I want to reminisce on the good times of a year ago, where Elias Pettersson had his amazing draft plus 1 year with the Vancouver Lakers in the SHL. And I just really want to go over the hype, because around this time last year, I remember I made a few videos talking about, okay, Pettersson is going to come in, who knows if he needs Utica time to adjust to NHL ice, if he's in the NHL, who's going to be his center, because we all had this idea that Pettersson was going to be a right winger in the league, and it's so funny to me just thinking about everything that happened within the past 2 years after we drafted Pettersson, to witnessing his amazing draft plus 1 year, to being to where we are now. Just in a position where he's won the Rookie of the Year, he had 66 points, and now we're putting labels on Pettersson that he could potentially reach 70, maybe even 80 points next season in his draft plus 3 year as a 20 turning 21-year-old. It's so crazy to see how things go in just 1 year, because I remember just a year ago, I was making videos. I remember specifically, one of the guys said on NHL Network that the second Pettersson steps into the league, he is a top 10 percentile playmaking center in the entirety of the National Hockey League. And I made a video talking about that. I was like, okay, let's take a look at some of these playmaking centers, guys who got assists. Does Pettersson project to be a better playmaker in year one than these guys? And I think my conclusion was yes. But that video, I remember, was met with a lot of, okay, you can't do this, he's not even played in the NHL yet, he's still a rookie, you can't do that, who knows if he even makes the team. And now 1 year later, we're all united in this one idea that Pettersson is great. And it makes me so happy. It really, really does. Just going over the entire SHL season last year, I made videos every time Pettersson got 2, 3, 4, 5 points in one Vancouver Lakers game. I made videos talking about how he was projecting to be better than Forsberg in the eyes of Swedish media. I made videos about when he overtook Backstrom and the Sedins and Forsberg, and he broke Kent Nielsen's record. I was so hyped. And it's so vindicating, it's so cathartic for me to sit here and say that everything that I wanted him to do in his first year in the NHL and more, he accomplished all of that with flying colors. If you even remember my quote-unquote realistic expectations / predictions for Pettersson, it was around like 30-something points. I had him as a 30-point guy in, I think, 70 games or whatever, something like that. I was like, okay, yeah, he's going to be a right winger, he's not going to transition super smoothly, but he'll still be okay. You know, the Sedins took a lot of time before they were 50, 60-point players in the league, but Pettersson did that year one in the NHL. And so, me sitting here, it's just so happy, because we're all in agreement now. There's no more debate. It's so good. It's so good. And it always brings me back to somewhat of a happy place, just sitting there thinking about the 2017 draft class and the videos that I made last year, back when I started making hockey videos and becoming relevant, that Pettersson and Lind and Gadjevich and Palmu, all these guys were doing so well, and Pettersson, the cream of the crop, is the guy who exceeded all expectations and totally established himself as a true NHL center. Not even a right winger, a center, because he was played there and he succeeded there, and now that's his long-term spot going forward as the Vancouver Canucks #1 center. And I'm so proud to sit here and say I can't wait to watch Pettersson do it again and again and again over the next few years. And honestly, this whole Pettersson transitioning super quickly and being amazing right off the bat thing, I think it's such a healthy thing for this organization, because just taking a look at what other assets we have in the team, it really does open our minds to the idea that players don't necessarily need 3, 4, 5 years to be good anymore. Not everybody's going to be like Horvat, where it takes him 3, 4, 5 years to become a 50, 60-point guy in the league. Guys like Pettersson are showing us that they can do it right off the bat. And I'm so happy just to see everything that he did. Oh man, I didn't really think that I'd make a video just talking about how happy I am to see that my Pettersson hype from last year was all true. But off-season, no videos, no ideas, nothing else to talk about. Hope you enjoyed this quick little positive vibe commentary. Social Time for 99, and bye.